Top of the morning, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Wladimir Klitschko. Wladimir Klitschko finally acknowledges Oleksandr Usyk's win over Anthony Joshua, and this is what he had today. He said, Usyk has made history. Since 2012, I was watching Usyk winning the gold, and I was watching AJ winning the gold. Usyk being undefeated for such a long time, winning all three titles as a cruiserweight, and now with the heavyweights, he made history. I mean, this man is something special. Those are the words of Wladimir Klitschko, and let me counterpunch. I think at the end of the day, Wladimir had to say something about Usyk, because when a fighter is kind of in the shadows of other fighters in the same country, it's owed to the people before him to pave the way, or to at least acknowledge that he is in the way of greatness. You know, so I think at the end of the day, Wladimir Klitschko, I think of course, they've had history. And Oleksandr Usyk did something that, you know, Vlad, with the ego I think he had, with the dominance of 9 years as a professional, or undefeated as a professional, you know, he might have felt some type of way, but at times you have to let that go. You know, maybe Vitaly went back to him and told him, like, hey, he did a spectacular job and you must proceed with what I've already did. But I could be wrong. I think he just said that for Oleksandr Usyk because he knows, and you cannot deny what the man has done, okay? He was undisputed cruiserweight champion. Now he's unified heavyweight champion. He's still undefeated. He's still won since I don't know when. I don't know the last time he lost. Maybe it's against Sean Showtime Porter back in the amateurs, but he is something that is a special prodigy, okay? And we see the result of a special prodigy. We see a special prodigy molded and formed and carried along right. Okay, so you know, I'm glad Wladimir Klitschko has said something about his countrymate, because a lot of people, you know, thought, well, maybe, you know, he's bitter just because why did he mention AJ first and not Usyk? So that was the number one thing I think that, you know, Wladimir Klitschko had to say something, you know, particular for Oleksandr Usyk, because it's not all about AJ. AJ has created another star by fighting another guy that's very, very talented, and his name is Oleksandr Usyk. Now he has to share the glory because he's beat Anthony Joshua. Despite Anthony Joshua's star power, what happens if someone beats him? They have a taste of that, okay? They become also in the limelight like Anthony Joshua. Look at Andy Ruiz, same thing. Nobody would have knew who he was if he'd have got knocked out in the third round by Anthony Joshua. Nobody. He was just that person to fill in. We hardly would talk about him at all. Okay, so that tells you that Oleksandr Usyk he's here for a reason, and he's talked about for a reason. And I'm glad that Wladimir Klitschko did at least mention his accomplishments and what type of fighter he truly is. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Wladimir Klitschko finally responding to Oleksandr Usyk's victory. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.